Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? For today's project, we're going to try to make a small drying kiln. Something I saw on RickTurns channel. The guy does wood turning. He made a small little portable kiln, and we're going to try it out and see how it works. First thing, the drying chamber, the heat source, and a fan. And I happen to have all of those. Our heat source is just a normal light socket that I picked up for a few bucks, and then I mounted it on a board and wired a plug into it. For the heat source, we're going to use a standard household light bulb receptacle that I just bought at the big store. On-off switch, very simple. I wired an extension cord into it, and I mounted it to a piece of scrap wood for a base, so it'll sit level and flat. So that's going to be our heat source. And then for our fan, I bought a little 12-volt computer case fan, real small, doesn't pull a lot of amps, doesn't use a lot of voltage. And then I wired it into I believe this is a 9-volt adapter. I didn't hardwire it in there. I've just got it wired in there for now because I wanted to make sure it worked. I might get a bigger adapter, up to 10 or 12, well, depending on how it works, but I had to borrow this adapter from something else, so I didn't want to hardwire it in just yet. So until I know if it works or not. And then we need our chamber, which I have a big box right here. Hopefully it should be okay. It should be the right size. And then on top of that, we're going to create a little tent over the light source, to try to direct the heat into the box so it doesn't escape. So, alright, let's see if this is going to work. Oh, and I got some bowls already, some rough turn bowls that are still green. I took this tree down a couple months ago, and then I turned the bowls. Let's see where we're at. And it's a good idea to have a moisture meter on hand so we know what everything's supposed to be at. Right now, the center of the bowl is reading 11.8. So it's not terrible. The side, 16. Yeah, the side's pretty bad. The bottom is 5, 15. So it's still fairly wet. And then I have another one out of the same tree that is, again, it's rough turned. I turned it same time. This one's got 3.2 on it, and that one don't have a date on it. So checking with the meter, I got 7, 13. So, oh yeah, and there's 16 on the inside. We will write all this down as we go along, and hopefully if everything works, it'll take a week or so to dry, and then we can finish turning these bowls and give them to their intended recipient. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is install our case fan. So we're just going to simply put it up in the corner, pick a spot towards the bottom, because as you know, heat rises, and then we're going to draw out the case. Alright, take two. I didn't take into account for the height of the fan, which I'm sure you saw, whatever. So, I took it off, I patched that hole up, and now we're going to mount it right there where we should be even with everybody else. So, once again, we're going to cut out our hole, and I won't bore you with the details of how I do this. Okay, back where we're supposed to be. We've got the light, or the fan, the same height as the light, Everybody's happy. Turn our light on. Put our tent over it. And that's really all there is to it. See down in there. Tent's up high enough it's not resting on the bulb. Our fan is even with the heat source. Come inside the box. See our fan, our heat source. There we go. Fan's plugged in. And we've got warm air. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's just warm. Nice little gentle breeze. So that's how we're going to make our kiln. We're going to take some measurements off of the bowls. We'll write them on the box lid so we know where we're at when we start. And then I'll come out here and check them every day just to see how much they've dried. I don't have a scale to weigh them to measure the moisture loss, but we're working with what we got here today. So alright, let's measure. We'll get one good reading and we'll try to do them on the same spot. Okay, so what I did is I took the inner lid here and I wrote bowl 1, bowl 2 on here. I also marked the bowls 1 and 2 so I will know which ones they are. I wrote and along with the dates. Piece of wood that I used on that. Just kind of get a different reading. See, and even that, as old as this piece is, still shows 716. See, the end shows 0. So, alright, where should we go? Right there in the side. 9.2. 11. I think I'm going to look for the highest reading I can find. We'll mark it. There's 16.7. Yeah. So we'll mark the bowl. It's okay because whatever it is, wherever I mark it, it'll be turned off. So this is bowl 2. Right there on that mark. Oh, that's even higher now. 17.4. So come on here. Bowl 2. 17.4%. Set him aside. Pick up the other one. 14.5. 14.7. 14.9. We'll go with that spot right there. Again, we'll mark it. We'll double check it. Man, it even jumped up to 15. We'll call it 14.7, the initial reading. 14.7%. Okay, I'm going to move these to their home and we will set it up and call it good for this project. Okay, we're all set up over here on our new home. We have both of our bowls marked. I've got the heat source on, I got the tent on, I got the fan going. So in we go. Alright, that's it. We're going to close it up. I'm not going to seal it because I need a spot for the air to escape. And this box is stretched out, a little worn out enough that it should be alright. What I am going to do is find something just to put on top of it to keep the lid closed. Maybe something like that. And I think that's perfect. You see, it's still got enough. Where'd you go? Enough opening for the air to escape. There's our tent. until our light's on. Maybe we'll seal that up just a little more. So that's it for now. I'll post some updates on it and see how it does. Hopefully here in the next week or so it will work out. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to comment if you see something I'm doing wrong. Everything I do here is something new to me, so anything you need or you want to tell me or just so on and so forth, so hit me up, let me know. As always, be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Alright guys, take care. Thanks.